Welcome to SuperTrivia. In today's video, we're going to test your UFC knowledge. Who was the only one to defeat Islam Makhachev? Adriano Martins. Against whom did Alexander Volkanovski become champion the first time? Max Holloway. Who was the last lightweight champion to face the current champion? Conor McGregor. Who was the first opponent that Shavkat Rakhmonov was unable to finish? Ian Gary. Against whom did Tom Aspinall become the interim heavyweight champion? Pavlovich. At which event did Anderson Silva make his UFC debut? UFC Fight Night 5. Who won the first ever BMF belt? Jorge Masvidal. Which fighter has the most finishes in UFC history? Charles Oliveira. Which fighter has the longest total fight time in UFC history? Rafael dos Anjos. Which fighter has never been taken down in their UFC career? Khamzat Chimaev. Who landed the famous front kick that helped retire Vitor Belfort? Lyoto Machida. Who has the fastest knockout in UFC history? Jorge Masvidal. Who was the first fighter to submit Tony Ferguson in UFC? Charles Oliveira. Who was the first fighter to defeat Adesanya? Jan Blachowicz. Who defeated Bryce Mitchell to take away his undefeated record? Ian Gary. In which division did Khamzat Chimaev make his UFC debut? Welterweight. Which fighter has never lost a single round in their UFC career? Khabib Nurmagomedov. Who was the first Mexican-born UFC champion? Brandon Moreno. Which fighter has the most fights in UFC history? Jim Miller. Who was the first UFC women's featherweight champion? Chris Cyborg. Who was Conor McGregor's first opponent in UFC? Marcus Brimage. Which fighter holds the record for the most KO wins in UFC history? Derek Lewis. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe.